90 of Gabby DiCarlo over there in turn number 4. You see her on the outside. She gets a little bit loose, chases the car up the hill. Not a lot of rubber up there. Then Chris Cockrum comes along, the 21, and makes some pretty significant contact with Gabby. Here's another look there. You see her get loose. She wiggles and then just loses them the second time around. The 21 of Chris Cockrum really has nowhere to go. Makes some contact with the front end of Gabby's car.
32 also had issues in the same area. You see him get turned sideways down on the lower portion of the racetrack.
Fortunately, there's Jeremy Clements, the 3 car going by on the high side. No contact there with James Busher. Pretty fortunate for him.
Yeah, and James have green flag runs up to this point. Let's take a look at what happened with Ken.
It looks like he was just sideways, yeah, apparently, and then he makes some contact left rear and left front with the outside wall.
In the middle of the racetrack, you see a lot of damage to that race car. Got another caution coming out. Turn 2, another car spun around. That's the 48 once again.
That's Ben Stansel again. You see all the damage from the previous accident. I'm sure he doesn't have the downforce on that car that he started with.
See just a glimpse of what took place.
Both cars, more than likely there was some contact that initiated that. Looks like Tim George has a pretty good bit of damage already into the outside wall. That's the same team that runs the truck series with a couple different efforts with TJ Bell in the 7 truck and the 71 of Donnie Leah. Tim George is one of their driver development drivers, road racing. Caution on the racetrack, turn 4.
Another problem in turn number 4. It's Allie Owens once again in the 12.
Allie was involved in that most recent caution flag over in turn 3, and this is the car owned by Mario Goslin, electrifyingcareers.com.
Lap down cars on the inside. Let's take another look at what happened with Brian Silas.
Yeah, a lot of damage to the back of that car. You see him, he's on the inside of another car there. It gets loose down on the bottom. Frequently happens, and lost a little bit of air off that spoiler. Around he went, and there's no more banking this racetrack. It's very difficult to control those cars and keep them out of the outside wall. See it move down to the inside of Billy Leslie in that 18 car.
He was out of the gas.
There's the contact with the outside wall.
On the way this started, and again, this was with 5 laps to go.
Justin brought him down real slow there. Sean got a good run. Justin moves down to the bottom to block him, and that's where the contact came. I would say no harm, no foul, the way I would see that one.
Yeah, it looked as though Sean Case had a pretty good restart here. He started to look to the inside. Now, he can't pass. He cannot pass until they get to the start-finish line, but right after they went to the start-finish line, that's when Allgaier ducked down to the bottom of the track.
Just a horrible break. We talked about how vulnerable he would be on the restart, and that's exactly what beat him.
Hawkins works back to the inside. And
contact!
We've got more contact, and into the wall hard goes Sean Case as they were coming out of turn number 4. Scott Speed will see the checkered flag and win at Nashville.